we all doing today? So we're going to be working on a few more trading, on another trading hall, the third of 4. We'll take a look at the others afterwards, but first things first, I need to put in the new portal for it. So we need to go to 169, 150, I think it is. No, sorry, 629, 150. And once we've got that in, just make sure I'm up at the right level. Apologies for the text on the screen. Need to get to where I need to be to get started. How are you all doing? Hopefully everybody's had a great week. I've enjoyed my week off. Back to work on Monday. So 29. I was in the process of doing. I've set up the portal on the in the next trading hall, but I then got mining fatigue, so I'd hoped to have this done prior to start a stream, but the mining fatigue has kind of only just gone away. Hi Ali, thank you for the meow. So 29 I think I said. Did I? Let's just double check. Yes, 629. So that's a little bit further than I needed to go. So yep, we'll set up the Nether Portal for that one. 27, 28, 29. Yep. And then it needs to be 150. So need to go 2 blocks this way. Now we can get rid of that so we can actually see a little bit. Better put the torches in the offhand to give you guys a little bit more light, because it's a little bit dark. Which isn't good. So we'll get in this portal. So currently what we've got is we've got the librarians. Well, a good chunk of the librarians in. And then we've got all the masons and clerics in. Ali was awesome and gave me a hand moving them yesterday. It's just... which saved a lot of time. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, but it needs to be a little taller. Right. 2. It goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. And yes, I'm cheap in the corners. Because obsidian is a thing. I think I needed to go down an extra block eventually. But that's okay. I'll sort that out later. I think I've got the... Yep, I do. Let's see if this link's right. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's a case of... obsidian's a bit of a pain to get at this point in the game. I'm on the right platform, but as always, it's created a portal where I don't want it. Just make sure it links back this way and back through, and then I'll knock out that obsidian. Yep, that linked okay. Okay, let's get rid of this. So this is the East Trading Hall. Not exactly sure what I'm going to put in this one. I know I need some Fletchers. Probably some more armour smiths and toolsmiths. We have enough clerics and masons, although I may end up swapping some of those out for better trades at some point. Hey Lex, how you doing? Yep, I've got to step up, so that's fine. I'm not wasting the obsidian if I can help it. Hopefully you're having a good day. Well, I'm ticking along, I can't complain. Yeah, that's the thing. We don't have any toolsmiths with hoes, so yeah, that is a good suggestion. And yes, I do need more farmers, I think. A few of them in here. So yeah, farmers. Would be useful. Let's put the glass in here for the minute. And those. That can come back with me, flint and steel. But yeah. With beets and wheat, yeah. So I only put two, maybe some cartographers so people can trade glass. Butcher. Yep, we can put a couple of few butchers in. Because I've got 2 trading halls, so that's 80 villagers that we can have. Like I say, I know people have asked for Fletchers. Let's get rid of you because I don't need you in my inventory just yet. And let's grab this lot and take it over to the build site. Yep. Inventory's full. Well, in total it'll be 160 villagers. But you get a lot of... there are a lot of different book trades. If you know what I mean. So some of those may end up... No, but it's worth having a few of them there. Because if some people are using Guardian farms, etc., it gives them the option. That's the thing. Oops. By the way, thank you for the ender chest, Ali. I put the other one at my base. Let's get you. Hi APN, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Hey Fazoo. Yeah, and it was funny yesterday evening. One of the villagers escaped and ran into the fortress that's across the tunnel. He didn't want to be a cleric or a mason. He almost made it. He did, yes. I just find it very funny. I don't necessarily need those ones. Although I may come back for some of those if I need some more chests. Do I have any more... Right, there we go. I thought I might have put a couple in one of those two chests. Today what I'm doing is building the third of 4 trading halls in the area. We did the first one on Monday stream. So this was the first one we did Monday. I'll just show it. So this was the first one we did on Monday. Like I say, I need some more librarians to fill in that side, and these will probably be moved to the proper halls for them later. On this side are chests with books in and armour pieces, because it's a public trading hall. And there's 40 places in each of the halls. I didn't want to push the 50 limit itself, just in case. It's a good job for that lightning rod. The amount of times it's been hit. Hi Puri. How are you doing? So that is that one. And then we have, because of the distance apart, the second hall that I completed with the clerics and the masons is over here. And that's the fortress that the villager tried to escape into. That's cool. So this is the second one. This one has stuff like bricks and chiselled stone in the chests in that area. And there are 30 stonemasons and 10 clerics. Well, hang on, sorry. Just turn the F3B off. Apologies. I'm glad you're doing good, Puri. So that is the second of them. And they've got an enchanting and anvils in. I will have that in each of the halls. Right, so let's get to the third one. And then at some point I've got to figure out what I'm going to do for a mini nether hub. Don't have a clue yet. Right. So here's the where the third one's going to be. Did I bring... I didn't bring a stone cutter, did I? Yep. I definitely need that dippy emote. I also made a couple of boo-boos this week. I built the second hole twice because the first time I built it in the wrong location by a couple of 100 blocks. Endel was smart with the maths. Not. Yeah, so Ali helped me move the villagers last night, and I tore down the one I built wrong, and that's the one we're rebuilding as the third one. After having I'd got most of the villagers in to the hall. I think there was about 8 left still to put in when I realised I'd made a mess. Right, so if I... do I have any smooth stone is a question. Don't think I have one piece there. I need to make more books with that afterwards. Nope. 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 Okay, sorry about this, guys. I'm gonna have to go dig for 2 more pieces of stone. I need a stone cutter. This is my little conversion chamber. That way I get cheaper prices. I know the guys everybody else on the server doesn't get the cheaper prices, but I am trying to fill up the chests with stuff so that people can just come and grab what they need. They can trade with the villagers if they want, but if they don't have stuff to trade with them, they don't have to. I need some food. Let's grab some carrots. I am not exactly prepared. Wrong steps. I need these steps. And yes, I need to go all the way around. I'm not sure what this one's got. Potatoes and beets. What have you got? Wheat and beets. There's no button on the inside of that one, and I forgot to bring a button. Right, yeah. Okay, we'll trade for some carrots. You gonna unlock again? Nope. Yep. That's cool. Yep, lots and lots of humps. Because, yeah, villagers being... Okay. Looks like I'm going to be on cookies. That's okay. That gives me plenty of cookies. Well, they're not exactly very filling. Stone cutter. That's what I came here to make. Right. Put you in there, put you in there. Come on. Thank you, Portal. So now back to the new hole. It's becoming a rabbit warren around here. Okay. So, stone brick. We want the bricks first. Then we want... What have I got for how much glowstone and how much sea lanterns? I've got 2 lots of you. Looks like I'm going to be playing mix and match in some cases. Right. Right, so... If I am right... Should be there, so 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't remember if it's 6 or 7, so I'm just going to do 6 and then see how it looks turning the corner. Right, so that goes back 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it should... Looks like it should be maybe 7. Okay. Let's grab the other blocks. Crimson. I should still have some of those. But yeah, at this point I'm beginning, I think I'm going to be hearing the sound of the villagers in my sleep at this rate. Bless them. I may get so fed up of it that I turn the sounds off. I usually like to play with sounds on. Oh, it's only 2. 3 wood, 2 pillars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. It had to have been 7. There's plenty of room on that side. Yep. I enjoyed... It's fun doing a community build. I haven't really done one before. Well, I did an XP farm the other couple of seasons ago. But this way, people can get geared and re-geared up if they need to. And the more people who use it, the better. in my opinion. Hang on, did I move it out? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't move it back one, did I? I'm being derpy again. It can. Doobie's offered to build a gold farm on the centre island when I get that island in. That way there is an actual XP farm available so that people can kill some zombie pigmen and get XP to do their enchanting. I think so too, Ali. Plus it will provide gold for whatever's needed too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But yeah, all 4 holes are kind of going to be the similar design. Just different coloured woods. Because they're not permanent holes, they're just temporary ones. Until the islands are built in the air. So I'm not doing anything special with them. Right, so just put a block there for a second so I know where that starts. I don't build my personal simple mob farm yet, and judged by my progress getting mobs to spawn so far, I'm a bit concerned about the rates. Yeah, spawn rates can be a bit low unless you build in specific ways. Unfortunately. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine because that should be 1, 2, 3. And I have to remember how I got that to fit in. 6. I think it might have gone 7 here. But no, it didn't. It didn't go 7 there. It couldn't have gone 7 there. Yeah, there are lots of people on. It depends what kind of farm you're planning to build, Ali. Because sometimes it's worth digging a hole, other times it's not. There are other ways around things. Hi Ken, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. So what kind of farm are you thinking of building, Ali? That doesn't look right. That's not right at all. I've built something wrong. Just need to go check one of the other holes because that bit doesn't look right. We'll go take a look at the first one. Right, so villager side. Okay. No, this one won't do because this is a 2 wide. I changed it to 3 wide in the other hole. A mob chimney thing. I know water flusher ones are not good for the server because of all the updates. If it's a general mob farm, I'm not sure what's what with them, to be honest. Right, so that's the wrong side. Let's have a look at this side. So, yeah, it comes out 1, 2, and then straight on to the block. And it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only goes 6. It's all the water updates. Was my understanding of it. I could be completely wrong because I don't deal with them, but my understanding was it causes the server to do a lot of calculations. And causes lag. But I could be wrong. The best people to speak to about farms, etc., are Doobie and what have you, because. And Light. It all depends. Like I say, there's some farms that are you have to figure different ways to build them. Oh, it says water flow is okay. I'm not sure is the answer because I don't deal with farms that often. You know me, playing on single player, I'm only just working them out. If you've got questions, there is redstone questions, there's redstone help. But it's always worth asking because people are usually more than happy to help with what works and what doesn't work on the server. All right, so that may be perfectly fine. I don't know. I don't know farms. Like I say, I couldn't tell you because yeah, farms. Even in the single play, you've seen me struggling with the farms because they're not something I usually have to deal with. APN's good at redstone. Bunch of the guys are good with knowing about farms. It may work perfectly fine, Ali. I honestly couldn't tell you. Right, so there was that. Then that went back there. So that's the first one. So out to the side. Back. I won't claim to know a lot about them. Just general things that I've heard. True, you may not get massive rates, but there may be another way of doing it that does give you decent rates. Two, three, four. 5. Six. Yep. So I'm definitely out on the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's okay. At least I found it before I built the entire thing. But I'm sure you'll get it figured out. And as long as you're having fun, that's the main thing. That's the whole point of playing on a server, is getting to know people and having fun. Good, I'm glad you're having fun, Ali. Right, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Let's get rid of this side and fix things. Hi Enzy, how are you doing? On the server, no, you can only cure them once. It's because it's a paper spigot server. Each person, you can only cure them once. I'm not sure if they fixed the thing of multiple people being able to cure the same villager or not. At one point, I do know if you cure a villager and then somebody else cures it, you lose yours unless you're with them at the time of them curing them. So yeah, on this server, I can't cure them more than once. I tried, and it didn't make any difference to the price. Which is why I'm trying to get villagers that are as low a price as I possibly can. And supply emeralds into the chest. Thank you for the hydrate, Ken. It was definitely worth a try in case things had changed. They haven't, but hey. But that's also the reason I'm putting stuff in chests for people to use. That way they don't have to pay silly emerald prices for things. You have a good day, APN. Take care. And thank you for stopping by. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That way people can just come into the trading hall and pick up what they need. Yeah, that's the thing, because it's played on hard difficulty. It's at least you can cure the villagers without killing them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I must admit, I've enjoyed my week off this week and playing Minecraft a lot. Because I wanted to get as far as I could. With getting the villagers set up. I would have been further along, except I kept making silly mistakes. So how's it going, Esney? Is that right, Esney? Apologies if I'm saying it wrong. I'm terrible where names are concerned, like most streamers, I guess. Let's get you in. Oops. NZ. Yeah, I can see how it would. I was just reading it and it goes, it's EZ Esney, I think. You're working at the public rocket farm. That's awesome. It's always cool that there's so many public projects going on this early in the season that people can get involved with. If they want to. The fun bit is, for me, is breeding villagers and building at the same time. Because I'm not in the same area. Oh, that's the wrong place. As the breeder. And I haven't got it to be I've deliberately not set it up as an automatic breeder. It's a manual one that I have to throw potatoes at the villagers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say 7. Yep, that looks right. Yes, there is glass trade in the villager hall. So at the moment, there's a whole bunch of librarians that sell glass. And there will be a whole bunch of cartographers. There'll be a bunch of them in this hall once I've finished building it. That way, glass can be bought from one and sold to the other. Same with the compasses. There are a hall with masons, because Wrath needs a whole bunch of quartz blocks. And there's a whole bunch of clerics. The prices I'm trying to get as low as possible. Unfortunately, because it's the one person cure, when not cured, glass is... Is it 1 for 4? I think glass is 1 for 4. I'd have to double check. But I think that's standard for villagers. I'll go take a look in a second. Just put these view blocks in. That way it's lit up, and then we'll go take a quick look for you. Oh, by the way, I will be streaming tomorrow, but I'll be streaming a little bit earlier because we're having a Titancraft stream weekend tomorrow, starting tomorrow. So there'll be a whole bunch of streamers on the server who are streaming one after the other this weekend. It's the first stream weekend of the season. For your next song. Okay, give me a second and I will go check for you. And how much is a whole lot of glass? Not like a TC much, yeah. Okay, I think you have the glass trade. So it's 1 for 4 pieces. That's the standard price, because you can see that I get the mending, but the silk touch, for instead of it being 8 emeralds, it costs me 1. There's no number next to that, so 1 emerald equals 4 pieces, and that's the standard price, whether it's cured or not. And there's a bunch of the villagers that all have the glass trade. So hopefully you should be okay. Because that's not too bad, 1 emerald for 4 pieces. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Gassel. Apologies for the delay in that. I do need to sort out the sounds, etc. for the follower. My apologies. Thank you very much for the follow. It might be easier to actually go dig up some sand in the desert and smelt it, rather than messing about with villagers, because not only will you need to get the villagers, you'll have to keep... You're not guaranteed a glass trade. And then obviously it's a case of getting the emeralds, etc. Whereas if it's just glass blocks you need, it might be just quicker to grab some glass, some sand and smelt it. How are we doing for that? That's not too bad. Right, I need some more of you. How many more of them do I have? We got. Yeah. Yep. Like I say, it's when I was doing some large domes, I just dug up the glass and smelted it because it made more sense to do that. I didn't see the point in using the emeralds for it. But that's my point of view. Everybody does it things different. After I figured that you can't lower the price to one paper to one emerald, probably digging and smelting is the best. Yeah. You can't lower the paper trade to one. It goes down to about 19-ish. Doesn't tend to go much lower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'd be interesting if the paper did go down that low, but yeah. One, two, three. Hang on. I built this the wrong way. I put the portal in the wrong way too. The villagers were supposed to be on that side, the outer side, because that way they'll be far enough from the centre point that the entity count is right. Oh, Pendle, what are you like? I'm not having a good Minecraft week. Oh well, at least it's not fully built this time. It's only partially built. Sorry guys, you get to watch me tear it down. Oh, so yeah, like I was saying, I'll be streaming an hour earlier than normal tomorrow. Oh. I was just looking at it and thinking, is that right? Nope, it's not right. So instead of starting at 7 p.m. as we usually do in the UK time, it will be 6 p.m. I think. Give me a second. I will just fire up the Discord and double check. So Nimble Nerd is streaming from 14 UTC, which I think is the same as GMT. Let's just say. Yep. So depending where you are, it is Nimble Nerd at 2 p.m. UK time, then Spider Hearts at 4 p.m, then me at 6, Swirly at 8, JC Crafty at 10, Rogue Torso at midnight, Lily Star at 2 a.m, and Sergeant's Shotgun at 4 a.m. UK time. Yeah. And then on the Sunday, we start again with Nimble Nerd at midday UK time, then Lady KB 2 hours later than that, JC, then Cable, then Sober, then Wrath, then Spider Hearts, each person taking a 2-hour slot. Yep, we're having a Titancraft streamers weekend, so there will be people streaming for a good chunk of the weekend. For those who are interested. Thank you for the sub, Anita. 6 months. Time flies. I can't believe it's been that long. How are you doing, Anita? Hopefully you're having a good weekend or about to start your weekend. And yes, you guys made me go buy ice cream. It's all your fault. You're all a bad influence. So yep, black cherry cheesecake ice cream. And it's all your fault, so I'm not going to feel guilty about eating it. You're still working? Okay. Well, hopefully you're not working all weekend. You just got a couple more hours to do. Fingers crossed for you. Yep, being happy is good. Yeah. Well, except between you, Laura, and Screech, all talking about ice cream, yeah, it had to be done. I don't take much encouragement to get ice cream. Make sure I've picked up the bits. Don't want them despawning. It's one of my favourite things is ice cream. So have you driven Cable crazy yet this season? And how is your hit going? I heard rumours that you'd put a hit out on him, but I could be wrong. You pranked him already. Awesome. He needs pranking. Keeps him entertained. Okay, so we're about to have a restart. You already killed him. I would say poor Cable, but half the time he brings it on himself, bless. Yeah, 20 levels on the first day is a kind of a lot to lose, but hey, he should have known it was coming. Yep, it's Cable. What can you say? Anita, I think, is the only person who would get away with it. Otherwise, yeah, I can understand. But then you guys have been base mates for so long. How long has it been now? I know it's been several. You were base mates the season I started in season 3. You think you started season 2 by yourself? No, that would be classed as PvP without consent, which is bannable. So yeah, no. The whacker cables with where you just get to hit him but not kill him are about as far as that will go. I'm pretty sure. So was season 3 as well. That's cool. Yeah, I can't. That was what? 2017? 2018? Yeah, definitely during stream times, yeah. Right, have I got the flint and steel with me? Yes, I do. Sort the portal out first. Gonna have to go rescue that in a second. Because I need the blocks. Yep. I use the Vanilla Tweaks texture pack that removes and the borderless one. That way I've no streaks or borders on it. But I figure it gives me a good view. It's a case of over there is a temple. And I get a good view of the stuff around. What I am thinking of doing is, because I'm going to be moving villagers in here and in and out probably most of the season, I'm thinking of setting up a rail line from the central island that can be used by people as well as by the mobs. Right, so I wanted that. Fingers crossed it still links right. Yep. Yep. Because my mistake was, let's just make sure I did line this up right. Yep, it's lined up with that post. Right, let's try building this again. Practice makes perfect. So they tell me. 1, 2, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I also need you. I do like the shroom lights, especially behind the trapdoors. And yes, there are a lot of trapdoors in this build. Fingers crossed, definitely, Ali. One, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. So what are your plans for the weekend? Anything good? Playing Minecraft? You're going out, meeting friends, seeing family? Minecraft. That's cool. Pretty sure that's my plan for the weekend too. Also more Minecraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I may have to move the stone cutter. I think it's going to be in the way. I do like the deep slate blocks. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're probably Minecraft as well, huh? That's cool. I've got to sort out or try and sort out 80 villagers and another hole. Pain to dig out, but really nice looking. Yeah, it is a pain to dig out because you can't insta-mine it. Even with a beacon. Which seems weird. It's not like it's obsidian, but I guess they have their reason for it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, excuse me. Yeah, I have a little digging area underneath my island. I have a tiny island in the ocean. But I need to... I'm hoping at some point next week to start mining resources. So, which is why I would like to get the trading halls as much as possible done this weekend. Then I can start building on the actual build. Plus I need to start doing going back and doing a little bit, some more single player too, because I do enjoy doing that world as well. You're about to dig out an island. That's cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The middle block. The middle block should be that one. That one should be a gap. Then there should be some blocks here. I think this may be 7. Come back. There's 3 guardian farms around here in my either right next to the perimeter or in the perimeter. I'm surprised how many there were. Cool. Right. We're almost back to where we were when I realised I made a boo-boo. So what base ideas are you all going with this season? Anything you want to share, or you want to keep it quiet? And are you looking forward to the end fight, whenever that is? Okay. Oops. You have no clue. He never tells you. That's cool. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Oops, wrong place. Come back. Right. Oh, I'm building Z squared. I'm building a trading hall. So each of these little recesses will hold one of the villagers. This is the third of 4 halls that I'm building. I already have 2 halls set up with librarians and masons and clerics. This is going to be the third one with a mixture of other villagers in it. It's a server and we have a lot of people on the server. So this is going to be a public trading hall for the people who play on the server. So if they want to get blocks of quartz, they can go and trade with 30 masons. If they want to get books, they can just come in and get the books, etc. And so that's the plan anyway. And it's cool that your villagers are going to be free range villagers, Ali. It just makes things a little easier for people. Well, that's my intention. These are the temporary halls. Eventually, I'm going to be building floating islands, and the villager trading halls will move up there. So one side is going to be villagers, and on the other side, it will be storage. So in one of the halls, I have chests with mending books and gear and so on. So that is a plan. So there'll be 40 villagers in each hole. We're only allowed a maximum of 50 entities in any one location. That's the rules of the server. So I have to make sure they're far enough apart that if anybody is here, they're not loading any of the others. If anybody's on the central island, they're not loading any of the others. So there's a whole bunch of rules around what we are allowed and aren't allowed to do. But they're in place so that the server runs smoothly. Exactly. So this is, don't know whether you know Tango Tech from Hermitcraft. This is his Patreon server. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I need to go get some more blocks. Right, so do I have any ready-made? I do. There we go. Yeah, he has a Patreon server. We have a whole, like I say, it's a case of a whole bunch of people. This way, they can just get geared up when they want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Right. Let's get the next corner turned. So how are things going with you? Yeah, it does make it friendly. Ali's only just started playing on the server, so he would be the best to tell you how he's found it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 7. But we have a good bunch of mods who keep things under control, and they also play on the server, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I played on public servers, and some of them can be a bit problematic, others can be better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 or 7. I'm miscounting again. But yeah, it'd be good to get this one done, and then I've got to figure out which villagers and which combination of villagers need to go in this one. Oh, that's cool. What are you building? If you don't mind my asking, that is. Because Minecraft is a fun game. Right, so 1, 2, 1. An auto smelter and sorter. Oh, that's cool. It's nice when you can do both. And large builds are fine. Like I say, it's this one here. One, 2, 3. There's lots of large builds out there, and they look awesome. Right, so that's that section done. Let's put in the columns. I must admit, I like furnace XP arrays too. That way you can, with the auto smelters, it makes getting XP for your gear so much easier. I wonder. Doobie said he would build a gold farm for me on the central island. I'm wondering how it would be with the an XP arrange. You built a gold farm to get XP quickly. That's cool. Yeah, they can work really well in the right place. Only got 8 pieces. Good job I brought some extra crimson. True, they do build crazy big things here. We have fun. Within the rules. Yep. Thank you. I will keep that one in mind when I get round to building it. The other option is to build a cactus bamboo farm and have a small smelter array so that people can just grab what they need. I think I'm out of room lights. How many am I short? 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm 8 short. So yeah, this server started a week ago, which is cool. So we're all still trying to get our feet under ourselves. So I'm still trying to come up with plans of what I want. The raid farm is it's not my raid farm. Because I'm not building with Doobie and what have you this season. I'm doing my own thing. I'm sure I could, but I've never used a raid farm. They've been really nice and given me a big supply of emerald blocks, etc. So it's made things a lot easier. But I have never actually used a raid farm. Like I say, Doobie said he would see about a gold farm. There's one. Right. Okay. So. Let's find. But yeah, so with a bamboo and what have you farm, it might be worth. Am I doing that so anybody who comes into who wants to build makeup armor can just grab 30 levels out of the XP bank? Obviously, I need to take into consideration entities and lag and location. Bone meal. Where's my bone meal? Well, I didn't know you could put cookies in a composter. All food items. Okay. That's cool to know. I wasn't aware you could. There you go. 1, 2, 3. That gives. I needed 8, didn't I? Not 4. Apologies, guys. I hadn't planned to chop trees on stream, but I do need the 8 shroom lights. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put in glowstone or pumpkins. And while both of them are perfectly acceptable options, I just don't want to mix and match. Yep. It is good that you can do that. Hang on. Step ladders. They're a thing. And they'll give me a little bit more bone meal. It is. The grind is part of the build to the game. I do like knowing where all the blocks came from, which is why I like playing survival. There's nothing wrong with other versions of the game. I'm not knocking them. It's personal preference. You use scaffolding. That's cool. Because you can just knock that down from below. How many have I got now? I've got 11. So that should do. Let's stick you in there. And the rest can go in the compost. The thing about the base location is the nether side is a warped forest, or whatever they call it. So I was able to get the blue warped wood easier. I can't believe how well they're doing with the nether tunnels. I know I'm down the east path, but the pathways come on really, really well. Considering they're only a week in, so the tunnel crew have been doing fantastically. Really impressed with how much they've got done. Yep. It goes out to world border, so it goes out about 1750 in the nether. The east one, I know they're still working on other tunnels, because there'll be the 4 cardinal directions when it's finished. And we'll be able to fly down them when the end opens. At the moment, the end is closed until the mods say we can go there. Yeah, it's cool that how much work they've put in. They really have done a lot. Right, so I want you and you. Right. Not too bad. It's coming together well. But then it's the 3rd time I've built the same style with just different colours. Might as well keep it consistent, seeing as it's only a temp place. Right, so I want to put the blocks. Now this is where the fun bit starts. Let's just switch them into the hotbar. Did you? Have you? Yeah, that's the thing. The shroom lights look a lot nicer than the glowstone. I'm having to use glowstone in part of it just simply because I don't have enough shroom lights. But it's a temp build, so it's not a big deal. But I still want it to look nice. If half the servers coming in to use the place, yeah. And there goes the mouse double clicking again. Annoying thing. Hang on. Which hole is this? Yep, no, it's the right one. Because I'm only using the stairs on the storage side of the hole. That way the top chests will open. Which is why I'm alternating them. Yeah, glowstone's fine as long as you can hide it. Redstone lamps are cool in the right place, because that's what we used in my single player worlds for the Tudor church windows. The shroom lights are cool, but then in the second trading hall, I used Cable's favourite of jack-o'-lanterns behind the jungle trapdoors, and they look nice, in my opinion anyway. Yeah. Definitely getting there. As long as I place the blocks the right way around. Okay, let's once we've got these in, we need to put in all the chests and the trapdoors. I haven't put the trapdoors in on the other side yet. But it'll get there. Yeah, it's because unlike in the morning, there's fewer people playing the earlier hours of the day. UK time anyway. And then it quietens off again once all those Europeans have gone to bed again. So but that's fine. It's not like we sleep anyway on the server. Yeah. It could take people a while to get used to not sleeping and just jumping in the bed to reset the phantom spawner timer. Yep, exactly. What sleep? Hey, it's good for the farms. It increases the local difficulty, so the mob rate goes up. Is my understanding of it. Right. Let's put the half slabs in. Is that the thing you do to make the bad duckies go away? Yes, to make the bad duckies go away, if you jump in your bed, wait until the screen dims, that will reset your phantom timer. You don't actually have to sleep through the entire night, just till it dims. That's why you see the sleep count on the bottom. Technically, we could sleep through the night if everybody went either AFK or hopped in a bed. But the chances of that happening on a server with a lot of people are very low. It does happen occasionally when there's very few people online. Yeah, very slim. The thing is, lots of people need the difficulty for their mob farms. Oops, wrong blocks. I want the bricks. Or to kill the 100. Yep. Yeah, if you kill 100 phantoms, you get an achievement. If you're interested in achievements. They don't particularly bother me. It was kind of like Eliza and what have you almost had a fit because I had an enchanted golden apple and I was going to use it to cure villagers. And yeah, their reaction was, nope, we'll trade you the. So they traded me gold and what have you for the got the enchanted apple because all I wanted to do was cure villagers. I didn't care about the enchantment. Yep. Yeah, it's not so bad. I'm not sure how many I've killed. Stats. Mobs. I've killed 27 and they've killed me once. Not surprising. I class myself as an okay builder. I don't fight mobs. I don't make that many farms. I have to make farms in single player because you've killed 6. That's cool. The thing is, it depends on how you play the game too. Because if you don't want them spawning, you jump in the bed. My first killed by mob was a creeper. Yeah, trying to think what my first one was by a mob. My first death wasn't. I'm trying to think what my first death was. It was probably something daft. I can't remember. To be honest. By a fierce ladder. Those ladders are mean. Hi Zalvi, how are you doing? I've seen a number of people killed on the server by ladders so far this season. A 100+ block drop into cave. Yep, that would do it. I know I got into a death cycle while I was trying to cure villagers. It was my own fault. I was trying to cure 6 of them at the same time. When you don't sleep for 15 nights, a mean ladder comes to life. Yep, it does. Yeah, I think I ended up dying 5, 6 times, something like that, to the zombie villagers, and I couldn't kill them. even they pinched all my armor. Well, I have a little curing hole, and I was trying to set it up to, because I only had 3 spider eyes, to cure as many of them as possible at the same time. It didn't work very well. What can you say? Pendle derped big style. And I couldn't kill the villager. And they grabbed my sword, which had, I think it's this sword. It had fire aspect on, and all my armor. So every time I went close to it, it killed me. It took, at least they dropped everything once they were cured. They kept knocking each other around, and I needed to push them closer together. Only I didn't realise I'd got down so low in health, and they killed me. And once I died the once, I had a death loop. Plus, the reason I didn't want to kill the villager, he was my mending for 10 emeralds. And I'd sooner be in a death loop on day 2 of the server and not lose the mending villager. If it'd been any other villager, yeah. But not my mending for 10. Right. So that's that bit done. Let's get the trapdoors in. And yes, lots of trapdoors in the trading hall. And then I need to put some more glass down there, then stack 3 layers of carpet so that it will stop the villagers trying to path, which should help reduce load on the server. Just a little bit. That's all good. It's not a problem if you flip them. They can be flipped back. You just have to click on the corner of them. And if you can't, that doesn't matter. I'll take care of it. No big deal. Because then I will place a trapdoor there anyway with their workstation underneath. Keep misclicking. 3 layers of carpet stops pathing. So, have I got the carpets with me? No. But if I do with carpet, then they won't path. But you have to make sure you've got them on the carpet and locked in place. You know what I mean? Because once they're in there on 3 layers of carpet, they stop bouncing around like crazy. That's how they are in the second trading hall. Oops. Which makes things a little easier. I need to go back to the first trading hall and put the carpets underneath them. But that means I have to take the villagers out and put them back in. Yeah, Minecraft weirdness, Ali. It has some weird things, does Minecraft. Right, so that's that lot. Let's go do the other side. But that side doesn't need the trapdoors. This side just needs the chests. Oops, they're the wrong way. Fun bit is getting the right angle. So I'm not sure what's going in these chests. I guess the items from whatever villagers trade that we end up in here. So you were saying you would like Fletchers in here, Ali. Any other suggestions? Now you got to fix your trading hall? Sorry, Z squared. I hit incoming phantoms. Let's go sleep. Trash can. Yes, I do need trash cans in the trading halls. But I need to make sure it's well away from the wood because fire tick is on the server. And I don't want the halls to burn down. So I may use a cactus. This way. Where's the bed? Here's the bed. Yeah, my base location is just a whole bunch of random stuff at the moment. Right, that should reset my phantom timer. But yeah, if you... Right, so if I go in here, you'll see that the villagers are jumping up and down. Yeah, things to just throw away and destroy them rather than them just sitting there despawning. So yeah, these villagers are jumping up and down, as you can see. So they're trying to path, but they've no carpet underneath them. Apologies for that being caught, Ali. Yeah, things like that. I don't want... I'm not sure about using lava because, like I say, fire tick is on the server. And I'd rather not have the build burned down. Whereas if I go in here, all those villagers are stood still, staring forwards kind of thing. Because they're on 3 layers of carpet. But yeah, I do. Maybe I need to go to the desert and grab a cactus. That stops the villagers pathing. 2 layers doesn't, 3 layers does. That's my understanding of it, yes. From people who know more about mobs and what have you than I do. Now you guys need to go away. I don't have a bow on me. I don't know, is the answer. If they're constantly moving about, maybe. I don't think the duckies love me. They keep trying to hit me. I'll keep the phantom membrane for Doobie because they tend to take them to the end with them. The slowness portions, that is. Right, so we were busy putting in chests before the duckies so rudely interrupted. But the way I'm looking at it, if they're not jumping up and down, they're not pathing. Yep, they're definitely phantom menaces. They look really nice as stingrays, though, underwater. Having those eyes glowing at you while they come at you is definitely a weird thing. Well, you got to blame Mojang. They did the phantoms and they made them a menace. I'm not taking the blame for that one. Oops, I did it again. We should have enough chests for this haul anyway. Fortunately, Doobie and what have you are chopping down a jungle. So they gave me a whole bunch of oak logs, not oak logs, jungle logs. Okay. There we go. Then we've got to do the roof on this place and put up the lightning rod because, yeah, we get a lot of lightning on this server. because obviously with not sleeping, there's a whole bunch of that. Need to get the right angle. Out of chests. I'm out of chests. 3, 6. I'm 7 chests short. What wood do I have? Here we go. I didn't bring a crafting bench over with me, did I? You know, people always say they keep losing the crafting benches. I just keep ending up with more of them because I keep forgetting to bring one with me. And then end up with a whole bunch of them in my storage. Okay, so that's those. Now it's time to do the roof. So I want these, I want those, I want more of those. I'm going to need those. And the glass. I'm not sure I've got enough glass though. I may have to trade for some. Deep slate tile. May need a few of those afterwards. Don't need you. I don't need you. Okay. I'll do. I like the new lighting update with this 118. It means that those shroom lights are going to stop any spawns on these blocks. Oops. You'd think I would be better at placing blocks after 5 years of playing Minecraft. Can't believe it's 5 years. You've got to go. You'll be back later. Okay. You have a great rest of your day or weekend. Hopefully we'll see you around sometime in the future. If not, take care of yourself. It's been nice having you visit. Okay, let's grab that back. But yeah. I can't believe that length of time has gone by. I think this is the first game I've played for 5 years. Most games I would play for a little bit. I was trying to get some netherrack the right way from the resource nether and ended up struggling for your life while looking for the exit. Yeah, it's 0-0 in the resource nether. But yeah, it can be a bit of fun. hopefully the end will be open soon, so shulker boxes will be a thing. And they won't be badly priced at all. I'm not sure what Y height it is either, to be honest. I've only been there once. And I just kind of tend to look out for any stairs in the area, going up or down. But I can understand it being a problem, especially this early in the season. Yeah, definitely take note of where the Y heights. But at least you know it, or that you just have to go back to 0, 0, even if you haven't got the right height. It does help a little bit. But yeah, it's not so much fun travelling through some of the nethers, especially if they're doing the bed mining again. Right, so I need more trapdoors. From what you've seen, most people have behaved. Don't know that yet, but that's cool. I know not sure, I think it was the season before last, when netherite was first a thing, and lots of bed explosions everywhere down there. It was, or TNT. It was a bit of a mess. I think most people have cottoned on to dig in at around that Y height and along chunk borders. With a better chance of the netherite, not netherrack. Netherrack, obviously, you can get anywhere. Right, I just noticed the time. Apologies, guys, I've run longer than usual. I will check in a second who's streaming and we will see who we can send you guys to. Right. No, Instamine, no problem, so there's no real need for beds. You can even fix your pickaxe to go. That's true. That's where at the beginning of a season, that's where I used to go to repair my tools. Go mine some quartz. It made it so much easier. Okay, so we have Swirly playing Stardew Valley. We haven't raided Swirly Bird. in a long time. So I think, I know it's not Minecraft, but I think I'm going to send you guys swirlies away. Okay, I won't be a second. Just let me open up in another tab to get his username, because I am terrible with that. And Swirly will be part of the stream weekend this weekend. Like I say, I'll be starting the stream an hour earlier tomorrow. So for those of you who can, I will see you then. If not, have a fantastic weekend and take care of yourselves. Bye.